Sooner or later, it comes down to the agent thing. Hello and welcome back to my writing journey. I'm Byerrum, working on my next book. And thank you for coming along and listening to my tips and hints and simply observations sometime. Today I wanted to talk a bit about the agents. Everybody wants to get an agent, and of course I did too. I have had 2 agents, and now I have no agents, which is working for me right now because I basically independently publish my books. That could change in the future. You'd never know. People just want to know, how did you get your agent? How can I get an agent? I have had 2. My first agent, the single most important thing he did for me was to carefully vet the contract that I was offered. And it turned out that he simply turned down the first contract. And this is also important. The ability to say no is super important no matter what kind of author you are. And many people don't want to say no. They'll say yes to anything. They're so desperate to be published. But saying no is a great thing. And so my first agent said no to this contract where they were just trying to sneak in this new clause. There was a clause that wanted me to earn out all of the advances on 3 books before they started paying additional royalties on each book. For example, if you have a contract where you get a $10,000 advance per book, this contract required the author to earn out $30,000 from the advances before starting making money. And so instead of earning out the $10,000 and starting to make money, they wanted to just hold off the money. That is very advantageous for the publisher, but not the writer. So looking at the contract was the most important thing I found an agent to do. And you don't know how many rights the publishers are trying to hold now. You know, they want rights for TV and movies and reprints, and they want to be able to publish books in forms not known to man or the universe at this time. So you really do need someone sharp to look at those contracts. However, I had a movie deal, and we tended to disagree about details of the movie deal that I had. I got the deal with 2 books made into TV movies, and we disagreed. If I ever had the chance to have movies made again, I would simply go to an entertainment lawyer and not necessarily use an agent. My second agent made a lot of promises that she never could fulfill, so we also went our separate ways. And one more thing I need to note is that agents today are having contracts. My first agent required no contract, which was great. It was simply a handshake deal. Second agent had a lot of clauses that I found troubling. She wanted to be the agent of record on anything I wrote, and because I am a playwright as well as a mystery writer, I didn't like that. I didn't see how she could be advantageous to me in getting any play deals. I did not sign a contract, and I did not have that agent. But I know a lot of people want an agent, so first of all, research who you want. Agents specialize. They may want cookbooks, they may want mysteries, they may want romances, they may want science fiction. Know who you're getting. You may be wary of an agent who reps books you don't care for and would never write. So really, agent research is super important. Also, don't try your queries in December or in August because publishing shuts down. People are trying to get their work done either at the end of the year or they're all going to the beach. Then they know that there's no use in trying to deal with publishers in August. If you have an agent interested in your book and they give you a contract, just be sure and read it. Make sure you're on board with everything. And remember, nothing says forever like 15% of all your projects. And one more thing, if you are a writer of a certain age, they may not be interested. I have heard agents say they don't want older writers because they can't count on the next 10, 15, or 20 years of your books where they can make money. So don't be surprised if you're not getting any bites, even with a fabulous book, if you're a certain age. And I guess you might want to know, would I take an agent again? I might, depending on the circumstances. So I will say maybe. definitely, maybe. See you next time. Bye.